Hey, everybody. I know it's kind of late and I'm coming to you guys live, about 10:30 and I titled it I Wonder. And I got to see the movie Wonder in 2017 with Kennedy, my fifth grader. And as I was watching that movie and just watching Augie, this fifth grader, he was so scared to go to school because of how he looked, because he was so different. And when I left the show that day, I thought to myself, I wonder what this world could look like if we were all treated equally, no matter who we were, no matter what color, what race, what religion. What would our world look like? And I've been contemplating over the last couple months. Should I go live? Should I not go live? This is something that gets me really uncomfortable. And if you guys are following my Foss Babe page, I shared last week that I find it easier to talk in front of 7,000 people than to really do this live. And as many of you guys are joining me, I just want to say hi. And, I get to lead a team globally, and I get to train quite often. And most of my trainings truly come from, I'd say, the obstacles of what I went through growing up in life. And I'm a firm believer that every obstacle becomes an opportunity, and every obstacle truly is a learning opportunity. And I truly feel that's why God gifted me 4 girls today. I mean, that in itself is completely humorous. So as I was really watching the movie Wonder and thinking, man, I really put myself in Augie's shoes. I know that, my face didn't look like Augie's face, but, as I've gotten to raise my 4 girls, I know every day can bring a new day and sometimes a lot of challenges, or I don't like to use the word challenge. I like to use the word obstacle. And, each morning we pray together on the way to school, and I get to attend a lot of personal growth things. I choose to do that because I want to be better. And I don't know, probably 10 years ago, I attended an event in St. Louis, and I heard this mama speak to, it's our job, it's our responsibility to teach our kids better. And we don't know what's going to happen to them when they get out of our car. And so each morning I do a little mantra with them, and I want to share it with you guys because, I started this live out with, I wonder what this world would look like if we treat each other equally. And even that, honestly. And then I wonder what this world would look like if we all root it for the rise for others. So each morning before the girls get out of school or get out of my car, I remind them of who they are, right? So I say to them, you are, and they tell me beautiful. And I share this with you today because, in our home, I can make them feel beautiful. But I don't know what's going to happen when they walk out of my car that day. But I want to remind them about how beautiful they are because, they can walk right through those doors and you never know what words are going to come out of a child's mouth. The next statement I say is, who do you love? And they say, myself. We have to remember that how can we love others if we don't love ourselves, right? And then I say, we are respectful to, and they say, everyone. And I think that's where really the biggest struggle is today, the respect factor for others. And then I say, we are nice to, and they state, everyone. And, I used to think that you have to like everybody. And my oldest reminded me, it's hard to really like somebody when they're being mean, right? So she brought up a really, really good point. And so I guess really you don't have to like everybody, but you really should respect everybody and be nice to one another. And then we treat others the way we want to be treated. And that's really why I'm coming to you all today. You know, I just sit here and think, you know, I'm 42 years old, and I love life, and being blessed with 4 girls, and I see the social media side of things today. The world just looks different. And, you know, I'm trying to be as real can be. I'm not perfect. I don't live in a perfect home. And behind every closed door, everyone has a story. And yet I know that every story matters. And that's what I try to teach them every single day. And with that, you know, the next line is, we are concerned only about, and they say, ourselves. So let me go through this one more time. You are, and they say, beautiful. Who do you love? They say, myself. We are respectful to. They say, everyone. We are nice to. They say, everyone. We treat others the way we want to be, and they say, treat it. And we are concerned only about ourselves. They say, ourselves. So I bring this to you today because in 2018, I claimed a new beginning. And I get to be around so many different people. And every day I get to root for the rise of others. I really do. And when you're rooting for somebody, you know, life can be challenging and people can be mean. And so my heartstrings have really been tugged at lately. Words are really, really powerful. And so I just ask you, you know, how are you treating others? I guess that's really the question I want to ask you guys today. And what are you wondering? What are you teaching under your roof? Like, these are just questions that I ask you. And I'm wearing a shirt. It says, "Be the change for a better world." And I actually got to sponsor a soccer team here in my town. And this is their jersey. And one of my girls said to me, "Well, Mom, that don't even look like a soccer jersey." But if you take notice here, it's a logo. And I actually asked my girls to just pick something that represented me. So there's 4 things on this shirt. You can see a heart. One of them said, "Mom, you just have a really big heart." There's a cross because the love of, you know, my love for the Lord. There's a nutrition leaf here because I'm all about whole food nutrition. And then there's hands in the middle, and that circle represents the world. And when I think about those hands, I wonder what it would look like if we all could really lock hands with one another and unite across this world. You know, it truly is our responsibility, in my opinion, to be the change for a better world. And I wonder what it would look like if we all really did treat others the way we want to be treated and really root it for the rise of one another. And so as I get ready to really end this conversation with you all tonight, my encouragement is, what is it that you can do to be the change for the world, to make it a better place? Because you know what? You can't blend in when you were born to stand out. So until next time, enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.